So, a lot of this part that just happened, I didn't film. Most because it was spread over a few days because I was tired. I'm also quite lazy, especially in the summer when I have barely anything to do. Yeah. Anyway, so in the part that you missed that I probably should have filmed but did not, I made the mock-up, which was this fabric, the swan fabric. Sewed it together and had to fix it quite a bit actually to make it fit around me, because the measurements I'd taken were old measurements, which is, yeah, that was an issue. But it's gonna be a lace-up back, so should be good. Yes, so that's that. And then I cut out from the pink fabric, this bright pink fabric. You can see it, there's like a whole mountain over there. Yeah, that's gonna be for the rest of it. And so I just sewed that together, and then right now I'm pinning the lining to the lining, this fabric, which is my mock-up, and then the final fabric together that I can sew together and then flip it inside out and it becomes my bodice. And then I have to kind of stop because I have to wait for the boning to arrive that I ordered online. It arrives tomorrow, so yeah, and this is probably going to be one of my most intensive projects. Like, I don't know if I said this in the first bit because I filmed that a day or two ago, but this is going to be intensive. Like, I'm going like full, because like my Rapunzel dress was like the beginning, and now I'm going to go for like the final boss almost. Well, the final boss might just be the Cinderella dress later. Maybe even like next summer or like far in the future. Yeah, because starting next year I have college applications, which is... it's always fun. Yeah, so just pinning this in place, and then I'm gonna have to trim the bottom because they're slightly different sizes, which I did not account for, but yeah, I didn't account for it. So you flip it inside out, you get this really nice seam at the top. And then I'm gonna stick the boning inside, because if you look at pictures of Aurora's dress, then she does have this piping that goes like vertically. So I'm like, that can just be the boning. It works out perfectly. And also, I don't know, this isn't going to be a precise, accurate, like intense, like entirely accurate to the movie. It's going to have my creative interpretation to make it easier, like the lace-up back, which her dress does not have. I don't know how it's closed actually. You don't see any closures at all, which makes sense because it's an animated movie. But yeah, and then I have to also adjust a few things because I have my limits, and now that Joanne's closed down, I have really no place to get a lot of fabric. Yeah, it's upsetting. So that's it.